Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Tisnoor. Nice to see you coming in. I'll just wait. And if you can just do a sweep with your teams just to make sure they got the correct link, it'll be great. We'll just give it a couple of minutes waiting for everyone. Hey, Vidya. Hi, Rima. Hi, Hanifi. I hope I'm saying the names right. If I'm not, just tell me stop and tell me my name is not right. Okay, great. So excited. We'll just wait for one more minute and we'll get started. I promise you. Ta-da. How's everyone's Saturday been so far? Good? Okay, I see like two hands up showing that. Great stuff. Okay, so let's get started while we're waiting in for your friends and buddies to come in. Sadaf ma'am is not keeping that well today, and we want her to be all set and excited for your expo. So I told her take a break, and it's great to see all your faces and listen because I have heard, all of us in the team have heard so much about the 16s that I said I'm excited to see what everyone's doing and how it's been so far. Okay, so let's get started, and I'm excited to do this contest, not the last, but the one right before that with each of you. So a little bit about myself. I am a mentor and with another cohort that graduated a couple of weeks back. I have a couple of more coming up in a few weeks from now. So it's been great listening to the 16s, and let's see what we have in store with us today. So let's get started with a small activity that, because we need to know a little bit about you, and let's have some fun. So all of you have access to your, yeah, Vidya, I know I've been so sleepy today. It's been raining here as well. So, right. If you can all go, it's going to have two parts. Okay. So the first part goes like this. Everybody is going to hop on to the general chat that you have. Okay. Everybody on your general chat. And listen to this. You are going to be sending your most favorite emoji. Okay. The only criteria is it cannot be a face emoji. It can be anything but a face emoticon. So you have 30 seconds for this. No facial expressions in your emoticons. The most favorite in your list goes on to your general chat. And your time starts now. Ooh, I already see some coming in. Okay. Nice, nice. Whee! Okay. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Do we have all here? No, I'm still waiting for more. Who's left? Vidya, we're waiting for you. Anika's come in. Nice. So Sal is here. So we're waiting for just two more for now. Yay! And we're all in. Great stuff. Okay. So this is now what gets interesting. Okay. Each of you have sent in an amazing emoji into the chat box. Now, we shall start with, first you get to volunteer. If nobody volunteers, I choose. What I want you to do is, I want you to pretend you are that emoji that you just sent. Okay, so you have to pretend you are that emoji that you just sent. And you are allowed like you need to talk like the emoji. So you'll have 30 seconds to talk like the emoji, get into that character, and either you can make the sound of it or pretend to be anything. So it's all your creativity. I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it. Okay, pretend to get into the emoji that you just sent me, and 30 seconds to yourself and speak. Everybody ready? Okay, so the ones who just joined in, you can go into the general chat and send us your most favorite emoticon, which cannot be a face emoji. Your most favorite emoticon, which cannot be a face emoji. Okay, and the next part of it is this what we're doing. It is kind of not fair because they know what we have to do, but yes. Okay, 30 seconds up. Who wants to go first? It's like Rima is all set. Rima and Hanifi is ready. I can like see the smiles and I'm already feeling they've got into character. So who wants to go first? You get to pick. I said
You want me to pick or to start?
You can start. You're ready. Go for it. Start.
Okay, I choose actually a blue heart. So like I love swimming and my favorite character love blue things. So I always when I share with people the blue, so I share like the blue heart. So it will be like this, like blue heart, because it's like a water.
Oh, I heard the sound. That was fun. That was cute. So who do you want to pass it on to, Rima?
Jasnoor.
Jasnoor, over to you.
Yes. It's not showing the correct emoji, but it's a sloth who is sitting on water, and it describes me because I'm super lazy and I'm always on the bed. So it's like a very lazy kind of voice that does not want to talk and just wants to leave.
So do you want to pretend to be like a sloth and get into the character and tell us something?
No. I
Like
don't
a
know how
slow
to.
thing. I
Yeah.
am lazy.
Yes, I am super lazy today.
Okay, so in that slow pace of being a sloth, who do you want to pass it on to?
Kiletso.
Okay, over to you, Kaletso.
Oh, hi. I just joined. I'm not really sure what is happening.
Okay, we'll give you a minute then. So what you have to do is go into the chat box, the general chat, and just send us your most favorite emoticon, which cannot be a facial expression.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great. So let's go for Hanifi next.
Okay, I choose like I don't know what's the English word for it, but I think it's maybe blobfish. It is like when you touch the fish and it's blobs. So I'm gonna pretend to be a blobfish. Blob, blob. Yeah.
That was so cute. So who do you want to pass it on to?
I would pass it to Afra if she can open her camera.
Yay, Afra, go for it.
I can't open my camera because I won't be able to hear you. Okay, so I think I have sent the emoji of dinosaur. So I think basically dinosaurs roar a lot. So it go like roar. No, it sounds like lion, but I think it goes more dangerous than this. So yeah.
That is like a nice dinosaur, not the dangerous one. So it just went in a very nice tone. So who do you want to pass it on to?
I think I'll pass it to Anika.
Over to you, Anika. If you can
Okay,
on
so
your
you
camera, great.
okay, hold up. You can't really see me that well, but it's okay. So you didn't really describe how we had to do the task, and since I put like a bear emoji into my chat, I just searched a YouTube video. Great.
Great, thank you for that. So Anika, who do you want to pass it on to? I like the innovation in this team.
I picked Salvina.
Okay, so
over to you.
I sent a dog, so I think I have the best example. Just wait a second.
Aww.
Oh, that is so cute.
pretty.
Perfect. He just wants to be a part of our class. Okay, that was great. Who do you want to pass it on to next?
Maybe Calypso now.
Yes, correct. So over to you.
Okay, so I picked a fire emoji, and well, I can't really make the sound of fire, but I don't know. I think it resembles.
You can like do like a little fire dance.
Oh, okay. I can do like a fire dance.
It was great. That was wonderful. So, Calypso, who do you want to pass it on to?
I can pass it on to Hanif.
I
Hanif is
already
gone.
did. So yeah, I have to choose somebody else.
Husa.
Okay, Husa, you can unmute yourself and tell us. Put yourself into the emoticon and pretend to be that emoticon and tell us something.
Hi, so sorry, I cannot open the camera.
It's okay.
It's not working.
Are you having trouble
With the
with
camera.
turning on the video? Okay. Oh, okay, good. It would be great if you guys can try it out. The reason is you'll have your expo coming up soon. But anyways, so Husa, you can just make the sound, put yourself into the emoji that you send us and put in your passion there, your creativity there, and tell us about it.
I've sent a white heart because I use it a lot. But I have no idea how it sounds.
You can be as creative as you want. Pretend, how do you want the heart to sound? We can make it as innovative as you want. It's all yours.
I have no idea.
Okay, great. I mean, anybody wants to help, Husa?
I don't know. Who haven't shared yet? Vidya.
Vidya, are you ready? Yes, Vidya.
So I can't on my camera either, but I'm guessing my emoji is a star. So if I go with that, then I guess it will be like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And like Anika stole my idea. I wanted to I wanted to play something from the internet as well. So let me play it for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much, Vidya. So who do we have next? We have Anish and Dhanushree, right?
Yeah.
Who wants to go?
Yeah.
Anish, over to you.
Okay, so I've choose basically the crown, but like in our tradition, all people used to wear this, and this is like, and they feel like the king and the leader who can work hard and do their best with, and have also people. So I usually wear this, and I like feel that it's the crown for me.
That is so nice, and thank you for sharing that with all of us, Anish. So Dhanushree, can we listen to you now? Dhanushree, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so can you please tell me what's going on? I really can't understand.
Sure. Dhanushree, what we were doing is we were trying to be our most favorite emoticon. The favorite emoticon that you shared. Did you share an emoticon in the chat? Let me look at it. Oh, you just came in. Okay.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear us? I think that she's having network issues there. So we'll probably do that in a bit with her. Okay, Dhanushri, so hang on tight. We'll give you time to pretend to be your most favorite emoticon. And after we can see you now. Yay! Do you want to do it again?
Yeah. No, it would be embarrassing right now. So I just changed my device. So, yeah.
Okay, that's great. I mean, trust me, there's nothing embarrassing here. This is your safe space. So have as much as fun that you want to have. I don't know. I feel very emotional in the last couple of weeks with the students. It's just me. It's been so long that y'all have been together. So have fun, enjoy yourselves, and just chill and get ready for the expo. It's pretty exciting, right? So I wanted to tell you all a little bit about what's in store for the expo. Kind of what the format is, so that you know how it's going to be and stuff like that. Anish, yes, good question. I just mentioned at the beginning of the session. So that isn't feeling that well today. She will be with us soon in the next session. We just thought of giving her a little time of rest, and so that I can also see all of you and get set for what's happening at the expo as well, right? So what is happening at the expo? Your expo starts with the format. If you've attended any of the earlier expos, you know how it goes, but I'll tell you as well. So you start with everyone is arriving, a lot of excitement happening there. You will start Kelsey will be there or Sudaf will be there. They would do a little bit of an intro and icebreaker with all the guests. And that's when you give your introductions as well, right? You will have a short introductions about yourself. Then you have 3 minutes for your pitches, right? So these 3 minutes are like a hard stop. At the end of 3 minutes, you will be muted. So you have to have your pitch ready. Your pitch has to be in 3 minutes. Then the whole community, everybody who's coming there, will be voting for your amazing pitches that you've presented. In the meantime, the prototypes that you've done, that also would be shown. And depending on all the votes that you've got, the 5 finalists then reach the final round. Now, the voting consists of 50% of your, takes care of 50% of the final marks, as well as your internal voting also matters. So make sure all your things are done internally, which includes your prototypes. Oopsies. Sorry. Make sure your prototypes are done, your platform work is completed, you've chilled, you've had fun with everybody, even that counts again. I mean, we very much emphasize when you're talking with everybody. Just joking, just have fun and relax, right? So the 5 people who go to the final round then go through a round where we ask them questions. You would be answering 2 questions from your mentor or the audience. For each of these questions, you get 60 seconds. Sadaf will tell you what kind of questions will come in and how you can prepare for that. After that, we again have a round of voting, and then we announce the winners. And of course, after that, we have a little round of celebration. Then you all can have a little bit of bonding after that, and that's it at the end of the expo. So any questions about the expo flow? Okay, sounds great. I see we all are ready. Great. So I'm sure you all are working on your photos, your logos. If you haven't sent them in, just make sure you send your photos, your logos to Sadaf so that we can make that the banner, the poster that we send out with the invitation. Also, make sure you want to invite your family and, just tell them this is the expo date and time. If you can send us the email addresses, Sadaf can send them a formal email to invite them. It'll be nice to send like a formal email from School of Future inviting them. That'll be great. So you can do that. And hey, you're finally here. Hi, Celia. Good to see you here. And that's what we're doing at the expo, right? So again, how do we do internal voting again? So the internal voting happens by the mentors. So, your mentors will do the internal voting. You are not doing the internal voting. For you to make sure that you have completed your platform work and everything that you're doing, that is what you have to do. The internal voting, the mentor takes care of, which has different categories again, which includes your consistency at work, your attendance to the contests and mentor calls, your your interactions with each other, how much you've contributed, what you've done, stuff like that. Okay. And there's one very important thing that all of you need to have for the expo is a big smile. Okay. So don't stress, just chill, just smile and enjoy yourselves. Okay. Thank you so much, Hanifi, for making this team smile. And Rima, yay, I see some smiles. Okay, let's Afra, cheers to smiles. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's get started with today's activity. We're going to do it in two parts. We are preparing for our final pitch. So today is the day we're working on it. I hope all of you have paper and pens with you, or notepads or notebooks or whatever you want to work with, right? So, okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into breakout rooms. In breakout rooms, what you are going to do is you're going to get 2 minutes to find out anything that you have in common with the partners. Okay, it can be literally anything. Even if all of you like a sloth bear, that's great. Okay, just put that common thing together. Come out with one story. So you're going to be 4 people in the room. You're going to have 5 minutes together to come back with a 1-minute story. Does that sound good? You're going into a room, okay? You're going to have 5 minutes to come back with one story. You can share 3 things you have in common, right? Any random 3 things that you have in common. It can be literally anything, whether you like traveling, whether you like singing, whether you like bathroom singing, whether you burn food while cooking, or whether you are amazing in creating business plans. Entirely your choice. Just find out 3 obscure things that you have in common, create a story out of it, and come back. All set? Anybody has questions before I start opening out breakout rooms? Okay, someone's getting up to get some things in common. Okay, let's open up the room. Yes, sure.
Is the story should be about the thing in common between us?
You use those 3 things in common, right? Use those 3 things to make a story. So you're using these 3 things that you put out. It's kind of using them to create a story. So they're like small little puzzle pieces for you to create a story and come back. Okay, one of you can like write down the story and just come back. You get 1 minute to speak. I'm opening up the rooms. You will have 5 minutes. Discuss 3 things that you have in common and come back with a 1-minute story. Let me put on the timer and here you go. Ta-da!
Hello, can you send me again the invitation for mine? It didn't work.
Sure. Just give me 1 minute. Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Don't move. Don't move. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Room
you.
1. You're welcome.
Yes.
Have fun. Hi, Josh.
How are you?
I am great. Good to see you here. How have you been so far?
You too. It's been good. I'm gonna graduate soon.
Yay. Are you excited? At least I'm super excited for the whole batch. We have everyone. Welcome back. Yay.
What's up?
Hi, Kelsey. Good morning.
Hi, guys. Look at this graduating
Hey,
group.
you're all coming back.
I'm not Himanshi Balega, but I'm here. What's good? Woo! All right, this is our eldest soap group ever. I'm excited to just like check them out and get you guys feeling like $1 million for the expo. There's no way that you shouldn't. Thanks.
Great. So we are going to have a little bit of story time now, and I'm super excited. It looks like some groups have made some amazing stories. So should I start with calling out rooms, or do you all want to volunteer yourself? I give you 10 seconds to decide.
I love that choice.
Anyone volunteer in 10 seconds, or I just call out a room? Okay, okay, Rima is like smiling. Are you ready, Rima?
Yeah, the amount of like
Okay,
smiles and
then
giggles
we
there is
go
epic.
with.
You
Right,
can
I
choose
think we
someone
need to
else.
start with it. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
choose someone else.
I see one hand go up. So Husa's group is ready. So Husa, you are up first. Room 2, over to you.
Yes, I'm ready. So there was that girl who was so passionate, and she watched a YouTube video that talks about good habits, and she realized that she have to be a morning person. So she was a morning person, and she got into SOF. I think there was more details, but I forgot them. So
Oh, I'm seeing the pieces of like who's a morning person around here, et cetera, et cetera. Nice.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So who do you want to pass it on? Do we go to room 1?
yeah.
Okay, for some reason my breakout rooms went in. Okay, room 1, are you ready?
I'm not sure, but I think we are in room 1, but I'm not totally sure. Okay,
Okay, go
so
for it, honey.
so should I tell the 3 things we have in common, or should I tell the story first?
Story. This is your speech. Engage us with the story.
So Natalie is a 15-year-old girl, and she hates school and doing all the school work, but she really loves spicy food, and the spicy food causes her body to that causes that monsters come out of her body and kills the people around her. And yeah, that's like, and the 3 things you had in common was horror movies, we don't like school, and we all loved spicy food. So that is the little story came up with.
Creative. I like this. You guys these stories are quite interesting and engaging, but they're quick. They're really quick. Coletto looked very scared during that part of your story.
Yeah, Rima also had pretty good expression. She was like, monster. Okay, so which team do we go to next? Rima, are you ready now? Yes, over to you.
Yeah, we're room number 3, I think. So our story is about someone who liked to cook, but he's not good at that. So he read a recipe from a book, and he liked to take some photos and do some photo session things. So he wanted to share with other people his way of cooking and what he do. So he cook and read and do a photo session on YouTube or some kind of social media, so other people can get from his experience.
Nice. So you all integrated everything and you'll put that out there. It's great. Good to see that. So
Actually, we had nothing in common, like in our group. So we just mixed it up and created a story.
Right.
I mean, that's one great thing to have in common, right? Having nothing in common. I think that's one good point too, but great stuff out there. It was exciting to listen to how you all did it. Which team 4? Are you ready? The team that hasn't gone, can we hear y'all?
You're all going to speak eventually with your pitches. This is the day where we get a little comfortable with this stuff. Sadaf has said like absolutely the best things about your group and like the sessions. Just randomly throwing that out there. So we have, which group is left? We have Jacobo, has your group gone? I'm sorry, I wasn't here for the breakout rooms.
Yes, mine is room 1.
Okay. You guys are going to go eventually, but in the meantime, everybody's going to need a pen and a paper. And the reason we did that game, Shoma, do we know who's left? Because I actually didn't know who was left.
Sorry, my room's just closed out and I can't see that. I think it would be the team from Anika, Dhanushri, your team?
Yeah, it's breakout group 2. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
Anika, what about
No, we already held the presentation, like because Husa was in our team and our team kind of started.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to.
Okay.
Jacobo and Dhanush and Jasnoor, is your team done? I'm so sorry, it is electricity that just went out here because it's raining. Anyways, Jasnoor, did your team go?
Jasnoor was in my team.
So we had only
yeah.
2 teams.
Ooh, so who else?
We'll get to the bottom of this. We
had
can
4
watch the
teams.
recording.
Right. Okay, Calypso, is your team gone?
Yes, I was with Jesnor and Anu.
Wow, who are we missing then? Anish, was it yours?
No, I was a dreamer.
No worries. We'll eventually
Okay, I
find
think
and we will be able to get you guys this story will be told eventually. But in the meanwhile, we don't want to keep you forever and ever. We really, really, like I said, Sadaf is insanely proud of this group. Like she gets so smiley every time she talks about your cohort specifically. And she obviously wishes she could be here. But Shoma and I are also like kind of expo. We love getting you guys pumped up for this. And the pitch is nothing that should ever worry you. Like your brain, you have explored this problem area like nobody else has. Like the things that you've like gotten into, and obviously like all the people that you've talked to and tried your idea on, and the activities and the things that you've built. You know everything, and your goal right now is for the world to see like your brain in 3 minutes. And that's why we did this activity. Is there are so many different pieces that you might want to put into your pitch, and you want to like get all of them out there and then put them into a nice story that has like mountains potentially. Like I'll put it this way: people only remember 2 moments out of your pitch. Like they emotionally connect like really, really big at 2 places in your whole entire pitch. So your job is to like take your audience on like an emotional like mountain, and then like make them feel something. Then like you can do that a couple times. So we're gonna basically show you like all the pieces that you could put into your pitch, and then the order that you put that you lay it out is totally up to you. There's no one formula that everybody's pitch works out. My suggestion is honestly to just record your voice talking for like 15 minutes straight, just going crazy with everything that you want to say, and then listen to it and then decide what is actually necessary, what is actually the thing that you want to put into your pitch, and then you can order it in the way that like works for you. I hope that makes sense. Shoma, is that the next thing we're going to do, is the puzzle pieces?
yes, the puzzle pieces.
Okay.
So I know everyone's ready with the paper and pen. So can we get them all out and ready for you to write down some interesting stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so once we're ready, let me know, put up some thumbs up that we're ready to go. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to give you all some instructions. What I would love for you to do is write them down the way you relate to your audience, like the way you're going to relate to it, right? How are you going to talk about it? What do you want to talk about it? All these points are completely adjustable. You can rearrange them the way you want, and you can finalize your pitch. But these are little puzzle pieces that I'm giving you so that you can write down your amazing pitch and finish it up. Okay? Let's start with it. The first puzzle piece, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to after I tell you what it is. So the first puzzle piece is, how will you relate to your audience, right? How will you relate to the teens and adults from around the world? How will you ensure that they all understand what you are saying, right? Even though they've never experienced the problem, you need to find a way to relate to the audience. That is your first story puzzle piece.
Are we supposed to answer, or are we supposed to just write them down?
You're gonna write it down for now, and you're gonna keep it all like in your notebook. Yeah. Eventually, we'll.
Okay.
You can like just write points for yourself to write it down. Great. So the next story puzzle piece is, what question do you want to ask your audience? Something you want them to think in the direction you want, like a hook. The question should push them to think about your own personal incidents or relate to the problem.
Hook them in, get them thinking in the direction that you feel like is necessary. And of course, you guys, right now, you can write down like 5 questions. Later, you can decide which one is the best. Never stop yourself. Write down everything that you're thinking. So far you have the audience, how they relate, getting them to like wide range of people to care about the topic, even if it's never happened to them.
Right. And here comes the story puzzle piece 3. This is a shocking fact or a statement, right? Any one sentence that you think will help your audience get riled up and worried about the problem. Facts and statistics can be anything to bring in the real factor, right? So the puzzle piece 3 is a shocking fact or a statement.
You might have to look this up, but think about like what would be a good statistic that would get everybody to realize how real it is.
The next story puzzle piece is, I wanted to share an individual instance or a story about yourself so that you can relate more to the audience. Again, all these puzzle pieces are entirely optional, the way you want to put it, how you want to arrange it. Just make sure you're filling up these things so you can prepare your final pitch and connect more. So
Please
the 4
repeat what you
pieces.
said.
I'm sorry.
Please repeat what
Can
you
you
just
repeat
said.
that? Sure. The puzzle piece is, Share an individual instance, maybe a story about yourself or how you relate to the audience.
Yes. People want a painted picture. They will totally connect if they can picture what you're describing. They can picture like a real person. If it's you, it's extra like important. Even if it's a story that you saw on social media or like even just an example of this instance.
Okay, so the next story puzzle piece is describe how horrendous, like how scary the world may look if the problem isn't solved. Now, you see the problem more vividly than anyone else, but you want to show everybody that, right? This is big, so you need to go back. Maybe you want to look at your problem tree, you want to look at your notes, you can do that as well. So, describe how horrendous the world will look if the problem isn't solved.
Yes. You know that it could get really, really bad, make everybody worried about what the next 10, 50 years would look like if we don't do anything.
Okay, the next one is, okay, so I see some of you still writing in, give me 30 more seconds. So now that you've told your audience everything, you've got them to think about your problem, you walk them through the product and you walk them through the problem and the issue. This is what you're going to do next. You're going to walk them through the product, explain how your business works. In parallel to everything you've gotten them to think about or feel worried about, you also want to show them how your business will work to solve the problem. So probably walk them through as if they are an actual customer. So this is your next puzzle. Explain how your business works and walk them through as if they are a real customer.
So up to this point, you've gotten them like so riled up. They're like concerned. They're like, this is an issue. Crap. This is like real. This is happening to people. And it's almost like everything that you've gotten them worried about, your solution is in your company. So you're kind of just like, look, but you guys, we can solve this because of the features of my product, because of the way my company works. This is how the world could be improved.
We have 2 more puzzle pieces to go, so here they are. Sorry. Just reminders coming in. Okay, so the next puzzle pieces, sorry. You need to address, so how does this awesome world look like, right? With your product in it. So think of it. You have a product in the world. You want to make your customers feel super excited and how awesome the society is going to look with your product in it. So that's your next and final puzzle, right? How awesome the world is going to look with your product in it. You need to get the audience super excited and make them realize how awesome the society is going to look because this is exciting. Final pitch time. Great.
Have fun with it. Honestly, take them into your world. I'm sorry to like preach about this, but my biggest thing is if you can paint a picture and show us a person, like, or show us an instance, help us think about an example from our own lives. Like if you're telling me about mental health and you're getting me to think about a time that I was upset, if I'm picturing something that happened to me in the past, I'm going to be listening so much better to everything else that you say. I'm going to be tuned in like crazy. So get your audience to dig inside themselves and think about something that happened to them, because then they will be like, oh damn, yeah, I know what this is like, and I want to like tune in. So that's just like last piece of advice. We're sorry to give you guys so much advice and we're ready for you guys to actually take your puzzle pieces and do something kind of crazy, which is you're going to give your pitch to somebody else in this cohort right now in a breakout room. Whatever's on your page, you're just going to like, you are only going to have 3 minutes to say it out loud. So don't hesitate. And it's going to be as bad as possible. That's totally fine. You don't realize how bad some of the things are that when we first start them, but you're going to do it in a breakout room. And we're also going to request something kind of crazy, but we want you to record yourself. This is the most rough draft. We want to hear them. You only have to send it to myself or Shoma and Sadaf. No one else has to hear it at all. So, but we would love to give you guys feedback. Jacobo, you don't.
Sorry, Kelsey, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I just told them they can use Vocadoo and just send it on the channels that they have so that it stays there. We can see it from there.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to be with one person, totally random person, for literally just 6 minutes. Each of you has 3 minutes to give the most rough speech that you've ever given. Okay.
And I'm opening up the rooms, and here you go. We'll give you 6 minutes and then we see you back. Make sure to record your first cute, funny, awkward pitch that you're creating. Trust me, it's going to be amazing and you will keep this as a memory. So put on your Vocadoo and get started. Okay. Let me open up the rooms and here you go. All the best, guys. Have fun.
Yeah. All the best.
Sorry.
Aww. Great. I'm just reading your text, your mom's text, actually. Okay. Awesome. So does everyone have a recording to put into their Discord chat so that Sadaf and us can all hear?
I see some head nods. That's great.
All right, we're going to, yeah, I see some happiness. I see some worries, but I think that that's great. Like, feel weird. It's your first pitch. And you guys have 2 weeks, which is an amazing amount of time. So the more you can just send this rough thing out to your friends and get feedback, you will do amazing. We're going to close the session now, but we would love to hear anybody's like final words on how they feel about the expo. Like, what's going on? Give us like a couple words about your expo vibes.
I could say something. I'm scared because I don't know if other people feel scared as well, because I don't know, I'm scared that I'm going to be so stressed out that I'm going to mess it up. But I'm trying to calm myself down and say to myself that even if I mess up, I'm going to learn something and I'm going to try my best. And if it doesn't work out, it shouldn't be that bad, because worked on something and I built something I'm really proud about. And winning shouldn't be the most important thing. It should be more about after School of Future, you should work for further and don't stop. So yeah, maybe. And something I'm kind of worried about is that 3 minutes can go over really fast, and yeah, so I have to really think about what I'm going to put in and what's really the important thing I wanted to say. And yeah.
Damn. So wise. Everyone is also scared though, so you guys should bond about being scared. That's like our biggest advice right now, is just be like, hey, you can laugh about it eventually too. Go ahead, Rima.
Okay, so actually I wrote in the like, how can the people who's listening be out, try not to be nervous, because if I get nervous I will ruin everything, and I'm bad at explaining things. So it will be kind of challenge to like stay calm and tell everyone what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to think. So yeah, it's kind of being nervous and excited at the same time.
Beautiful like that. Emotions are always like good and bad. Double-edged. All right, Annika and Hussa, then we will have to close real quick. You guys are amazing though. You can keep speaking. You guys can stay and talk to each other for sure, actually.
Okay, I think like most of us are a bit nervous, even though we just did our pre-pitch kind of thing. And it's still like nerve-wracking for most of us, as we already like caught on because of the other people talking. So therefore, I think it's not really going to be that bad. It's just like our nerves at the moment are making it worse than it will probably be. And I think one of the things I'll have to work on is just like, if I get nervous, I tend to talk really fast. And so then not like Hanif, who had like the issue with it being like 3 minutes too short, I will probably have an issue with it being too long, because I'll just be like, okay, when I timed it, it was good. But then if I start speaking fast, it will be like less than 3 minutes. So I'll just be like, oh, great. So I'll just be like stammering in the end, which would be like an issue for me.
Just let the audience soak it in, like take it in, let yourself really feel what you're saying. And honestly, you guys are getting your nerves out of the way. That's the way I feel. Like you're feeling nervous now, you're addressing it, you're talking about it, and you're getting it out of the way. Hussa, you'll be our last to go for today.
Yeah, so at first I felt like I had to win among all of the girls or all of the colleagues in my cohort. But now I feel like I don't need to win among them, but I need to win them as relationships, even after the 2 weeks that we are having as a friend.
God, there's so many smiles in this group. Like you guys are so good to each other. That came out of nowhere. I'm really, really glad that you said that.
Thank you.
All right, like we said, put your pitches anywhere, send it to all your friends, send it to myself, and Shoma can also give feedback. I'll check for it in the Discord chats that you have with Sadaf, and we can give feedback like starting now. And you have a lot of space to make the speech better and better.
It was really nice to be here today and see all the smiles and the excitement. I mean, I'm feeling bad that we have to cut short because we have another contest coming up. But definitely, you guys can go onto your Discord. I guess the channel that you have to communicate with each other. You all can talk there, and just make the best of this. And if you want to try it out, practice with your friends again. Take the space this time and do it. And just, I mean, if you just want to talk with them, try putting on your camera, see if it works. You want to make some adjustments. I remember some of my the students we had, they kind of adjusted the windows and the lightings and all that as well, right? So you can do that, try out, have fun, and enjoy yourselves.
Get theatrical, have fun without us for sure, always. I know what you guys do, so enjoy that. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it was really nice to talk with you. Like we have fun.
Same here, Rima. Take care. Bye. Oh, we didn't do shout outs. I'm so sorry, Kaletso. Okay, Kaletso, this is for you. Can we do shout outs in the team, in the general chat? Can you take that out? Can you take that responsibility for me? Can you leave that for me, please?
How do you take it out?
I'm going to say do shout outs there. Shout outs. Oops. Shout outs.
Should we do shout outs on the
here.
Discord channel or what?
Yes, on the Discord channel. Can we do it on the Discord channel? Can you like send out shout outs, write it down here and send it to everybody? Thank you so much,
Okay,
everybody.
that's
Bye.
good. Bye.
Bye.